Well, hello, my beautiful movie peeps. It's your boy, 3C Films, here on the Hollywood Walk of Fame in LA, where tomorrow the Superman premiere is happening, and your boy got himself an invite. This is all thanks to you guys who watch and support the channel. I can't believe I'm able to do this. So I thought, why not celebrate this occasion by actually showing you what a red carpet premiere looks like, the ins and outs of it. I even got invited to the after party, so I'll be showing you that too, and maybe I'll have the nerve to actually talk to a celebrity. James Gunn, I'm smooching you. That's what I'm gonna give James Gunn a big old wet one on the cheek. Which cheek? Stay tuned to find out. So when it comes to getting invited to red carpet premieres, you would think it's just as easy as having a large following on your social platforms like I do for YouTube, TikTok, or Twitter, but that actually couldn't be farther from the truth. I've only ever been invited to 3 red carpets in my entire YouTube career: Deadpool and Wolverine, Ballerina, and now James Gunn's Superman movie, and all 3 times were actually through a third party. I was only able to go to Deadpool and Wolverine because Spotify reached out and they wanted me to promote their playlist for the movie. TikTok was able to get me in because they wanted me to promote the fact they were selling merchandise for the film on their TikTok shop. And for James Gunn's Superman movie, I was actually reaching out for months, sending emails, trying to get into the red carpet, and I was actually rejected by Warner Brothers every single time. This is the exact message I was sent by my agency, who helps get me a lot of sponsorship deals, telling me that the studio was willing to give invites to other creators in the agency, but not me. But thankfully, out of nowhere, a different agency I would do sponsorship deals on and off with reached out to me saying they had an open spot, and of course I jumped on the chance to go. And that's the funniest part about this job, is people see that and they automatically think I'm in the studio's pocket or that my reviews are now paid for, when Warner Bros. Themselves actually didn't want me on the red carpet. In fact, if I wanted to make life easier for me, the red carpet was held the same day I had my Dallas press screening here at home, where I wouldn't have to pay for my own plane ticket and hotel, along with another ticket to fly back home at 1 a.m. in the middle of the night, so I can be back in the studio with very little sleep so I can make my review and post it before the embargo goes up. It saved me a lot of hassle, but then I wouldn't get to experience something I consider a bucket list item, even if it means I'm going to be called a paid shill over and over in the comments of my review. So when it was finally time for me to head to the red carpet, I first had to go to check-in. Check-in was being held at the Hard Rock Cafe right next to the red carpet, and this is a spot exclusively for influencers and press who have been invited for it, so it's not for the celebrities or stars in the movie. Here's where I get handed my official tickets for the premiere along with my passes for the after party. This is also where I get assigned a group so that we all head off to the red carpet in chunks instead of all together at once. And as luck would have it, I ended up in the red group. But this little check-in spot is cool because it's where I get to mingle and re-hang out with a lot of my content creator friends I always see and support online. It's always fun for me also to see what other people decide to wear to the red carpet, because although the attire says cocktail casual, I like to go in a suit, and a suit that matches the colors of the movie, this red and blue. At this check-in point, they also had food that was themed to the movie, like Clark Kent sliders, fries of truth, and a tray of cookies I definitely could have eaten all by myself. But after mingling for a little bit, it was finally time for me to walk the red carpet. And this to me is just such a surreal but really weird part, because I think of the red carpet exclusively for the celebrities or the people actually involved for the movie, not my little YouTube cringy self. But I guess nowadays with influencer culture, that's a thing. So in the group I'm assigned to, we are put through a line, and one by one, we are getting our photos taken by photographers who will eventually upload them online to Getty Images for us, I guess, to later post online. And also keep in mind, it's just the influencers walking the red carpet for now. We are given a 1-2 hour head start from the actual celebrities so that we can take pictures, make content on the red carpet that'll hopefully help spread the word of the movie in return for us getting to go to the premiere. And so for the next like 30-40 minutes, I'm standing in the hot sun, kind of sweating my butt off, waiting one by one for each influencer to get their own photos, make their quick little videos, and then move on to the next spot of the red carpet. I wasn't obligated to make anything since I'm just kind of filling in an open spot, but I felt kind of left out for not making content, so this is the best I came up with.
Hey buddy, eyes up here.
To me, it's just another thing to kind of laugh around with my online friends. Or Zero from Holes, that apparently is a fan of me too.
Appreciate it, appreciate it, brother. Huge fan of you as well, bro.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
Don't
bro.
you say that.
Also, say whatever you guys want about IGN. Jeffrey Vega at IGN is one of my favorite people there. Kindest person ever, and is actually a fan of the channel, and let me do this little mock interview.
Yeah, how's crypto?
Oh, crypto's great. Unfortunately, got rabies during.
Oh no!
We had to put it down.
I'm so sorry. Oh.
But we have Crypto 2 coming in the sequel.
Crypto 2?
That's gonna be awesome.
I didn't even know there was Crypto 1.
But once you've done all your photo ops, maybe you've made your content, the people running it do really start to encourage the influencers to get into the theater, because the real celebrities are about to arrive and they don't want the influencers bombarding them for photos or things like that on the carpet, because it's not professional. So once I felt like I had enough photos and videos of the red carpet, I decided to just go find my seat. Now, this is something I always wondered about premieres is, can I get popcorn, drinks, and candy? Because that's vital for me to watch a movie. And they actually do provide free popcorn and drinks. At the Ballerina premiere, though, they had free candy. Superman premiere only had free popcorn and drinks. So I did take away points of that in my review for the movie. In the tickets they gave me, I do have an assigned seat and auditorium, so I'm not even in the same theater as all the other celebrities. Most of the influencers or press got put in their own separate theater, and we're kind of just sitting there for about an hour watching a live stream of the actual celebrities come onto the red carpet, do their interviews, take their photos. And that's a little bit of the unmagical part. I'm sitting there letting my popcorn get stale. My ice cubes are melting into my Coke. I can see all the cool celebrities right outside, but I can't go say hi to them. And I'm just sitting there slightly bored, wanting the movie to start already. But after the celebrities are done doing their thing on the red carpet, we do still get greeted by James Gunn and the cast giving a little speech and finally letting me experience Superman. So once I got done watching Superman and I filmed my at a theater reaction, it was time for me to head to the after party, the thing I was most looking forward to, because this will be the closest shot I get to actually maybe meeting some of the cast. Not everyone who walked the red carpet or influencer who attended the premiere got invited to the after party. That's an even more exclusive list, so I was just happy to be there. And hands down, it's everything I could have hoped for. There was an entire section dedicated to the Daily Planet. I got to sit down and feel like Clark Kent. There was a bar where they were serving drinks in theme of the movie. I decided to splurge a little, although I'm not much of a drinker. Awesome little props from the movie, like a telephone booth or actual newspapers of the Daily Planet that you can take, and I did take one home. There was even this standee of comic books and Arizona tea with Superman on them, and the lady was like, take whatever you want. There's also this great photo op where you get your photo professionally taken, and I was very happy the way it came out. Me and my lady look fearless, and the food, you wouldn't believe the stuff they were serving. There's a constant rotation of waiters with all sorts of food, and if you couldn't find a waiter all throughout, there was different stations where you can also just build your own plate of whatever you want. They even had a section just for the Dairy Queen ice cream that was a tie-in for the movie. But my biggest goal of the night was to try and get a photo with at least somebody from the cast of Superman. I might seem like I'm fearless and have no anxiety. I actually do when it comes to talking to a real celebrity. I don't know why. I freeze up, and part of me feels like it's rude to go up to them and bother them to ask for a photo. In this after party environment, there are a ton of celebrities. I saw Andy Muschietti, the director, Kumail Nanjiani, who I desperately wanted a photo with but never got a chance to. All of the main cast members were there, including David Cornsweet and Nicholas Hoult. Like, they were just 3 feet away from me, but they're constantly being hovered by other people. It's almost impossible to get to them. I was honestly losing hope and about to just give it up and enjoy the rest of my night when luckily David Cornsweet happened to walk in my direction.
Thank you, David. You were amazing.
Yeah.
Great outfit. Love it. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
So much
I appreciate it. Great outfit. Love it. Thank you. Oh, yeah.
my heart was racing, beating, and internally in my head, I was screaming. I was fangirling the heck out. Especially after having watched the movie and actually genuinely loving him as Superman, I am going to cherish this moment forever. And it's all because you guys watch and give me these kinds of opportunities. Thank you for watching this vlog, and I hope it was kind of insightful or informative to what a red carpet premiere is actually like.